Hello friends, welcome to the channel Craze of Corpus. Today's topic is marine insurance. Now, in my last video, we have seen various types of insurance and the meaning of insurance as well. What does insurance means? Insurance means a protection against any loss which will be incurred. Then the protection might be given to the life of a person, to the goods of the person, etc. Now today we are going to see marine insurance. Marine, everything related to sea. Okay, now what is mean by marine insurance? It is a protection which you are going to get against the loss which is caused at the sea place. Okay, any danger which is happening or any damage which is happening throughout the journey by seaways, for that you are going for that you need to take marine insurance. This type of insurance covers cargo losses or damage caused to ship. Now marine insurance covers what all, which kinds of losses? The losses through the entire ship, or the losses to the goods which you are carrying onto the ship. Okay, so these are the various types of losses or the damages which a person can face while a journey is taken place. So it says that insurance covers cargo losses or the damage caused to the ships, cargo vessels, and any transport in which goods are transferred to acquired between different points of origin and their final destination. So this insurance policy is applicable since the journey begins, that is from the origin place, till the goods reach to the final destination. Clear? Now this was the meaning. Now we will see various types of marine insurance. That is voyage policy. First is voyage policy. What is mean by voyage? Voyage means a journey. Journey of moving from one place to another. Now let's understand what this policy says. A voyage policy is a marine insurance coverage for the risk to a ship's cargo during a specific voyage. It says specific voyage. Now it is going to cover the risk. Now what kind of risk it is going to cover? It is going to take care of the cargo which you're carrying throughout the journey. Cargo means goods, the goods which are loaded onto the ship. So it is going to protect you for the loss which might get incurred to the goods. And it also says that it is for the specific journey. But there is again one thing, that not a time based but expires when the ship arrives at the destination. See, even though it is a specific voyage, or you can say specific journey, but it is not time bounded. You never know what time period you might need. Sometimes you need extra time to reach to the destination. So this voyage policy says that even though it is not a time bounded, this policy will be applicable once you till you reach to the specific destination. Second is time policy. A marine insurance policy which is valid for a specific time period, generally valid for a year, is classified as a time policy, but this policy has a continuation clause. Now, what this says is that it is going to give you protection for some specific time. Now, that specific time they have mentioned, that is for a 1 year. Okay, the specific time is for the 1 year, but again it says that it has a continuation clause. Now what this continuation clause means? It means the journey or the voyage means journey, is not complete within a year, the policy may continue till the voyage gets complete. See, even though they have said that this time limit is for 1 year, but sometimes it may occur that within a year the destination may not arrive. So this may continue till the goods arrive to the destination point. That extra clause is called as continuation clause. Next is mixed policy. This mixed policy is a combination of voyage policy as well as time policy. Next is valued policy. Goods are insured for an agreed value between the insurer and insured. This finds an easy settlement of claim. Now what this says, that the value of the cargo, or you can say the value of the goods, is ascertained and mentioned in the policy. Means when you're taking the insurance policy, while taking that insurance policy, you are going to mention in that the policy which will be taken will be for specific amount between the insured and the insurer. Okay, the value will be reimbursed in case of any loss to the cargo. So if there is any loss occurring, if there is any loss which takes place for the goods or to the goods, then the value which you have mentioned into the insurance policy will be reimbursed once the loss or damage has taken place. Next is blanket policy, which says that maximum protection amount is paid at the time of buying the policy. The amount is adjusted after the compensation is paid. That means while you're taking the insurance policy, previous before the damage occurs, or while taking the insurance policy, you pay some specific amount to the insurer. That means the amount is paid while buying the policy, and once you have faced any loss, you will get the compensation adjusted. The compensation will get adjusted by the insurance company. Next is port risk policy. It covers all types of risk of a vessel. Now what does this vessel means? Your vessel is not a container, the containers which we use in the kitchen. No, the vessel here means the complete ship. Okay, so it covers all type of risk of vessel which is anchored at port. Anchored means what? Which is parked near the port. This policy is applicable till the departure of the vessel from the port. So what this policy means, till the time your ship is being parked or is being anchored at the port, the whole period insurance company is going to cover it. That means it is applicable till the departure of the vessel. Means once your vessel leaves from the port, the work of insurance company gets over. Why? Because this policy is limited only till the ship gets parked to the port. Once the ship is moved ahead from the port, the work or the role of insurance company gets over. Next is composite policy. This type of policy is purchased from more than one insurance, and the liability of each insurance is distinct. Now, when this type of policy is beneficial, when you want to take the insurance policy which is of huge amount. And what happens when the insurance policy is of huge amount? You start buying the insurance from different insurers, from different insurance company, and in case any loss is occurred or any damage has been taken place, the compensation will be divided between the various insurance companies. So a burden of compensation will not come to a single insurance company, rather that burden will get divided between various insurance companies. So this is beneficial only when your insurance policy is of huge amount. Next is single vessel policy. That means only one vessel is covered, that is only one ship is covered. It is suitable for small ship owners having one ship at different places. Okay, it is suitable for the owner who is having only one ship, and that too that ship is of a small size. Clear? Next is fleet policy. Several ships belonging to the single owners are covered. Now what does fleet policy say is that if a single owner is having number of ships, then the protection for these all ships will be covered under this fleet policy. Next is block policy. The insurance covers the cargo for every risk of land and water. That means it is not only limited till water. This policy is limited from land to water. The policy covers the cargo on door-to-door basis, that is from the pickup point of the seller to the drop-off point of the buyer, even if it includes land transport in between or at the end. This means that from from taking the goods or buying the goods from the doorstep of a manufacturer till loading the goods, every process, every journey, every pickup point of the seller to the drop up point of the buyer, means from place of buying to the place of selling, the whole journey will be covered, the whole place will be covered under this block policy. And this is not only limited till sea, it is even covering the land process, it is even covering the land as well as sea. Okay, so these all are the 10 types of the marine insurance. I hope you have understood. If you have any doubt, please mention in the comment section. Thank you.